Hey guys, what's going on? Adam Snyder here with the Homemade Entrepreneur. So I was asked earlier today, what is my daily schedule like? What do I do? And so I don't work the normal hours. I don't work like, 8 hours, 10 hours. It just depends on the day. So today is actually Wednesday. So Wednesdays are my busiest days. Thursdays are actually my slowest days, and I set those up. It's for a reason. Wednesdays, I like those to be busy days because the middle of the week, I transition, I slowly get into my week and slowly come out of my week. So Wednesdays, like, I just pack it full of stuff. So stay tuned, and I'm going to tell you what I do, how I do it, and how I stay so productive throughout my day. Alright guys, so the first thing you need to understand is, what do I do? So what did I do today? It was very simple. It's pretty much the same stuff every single Wednesday, and all my days, are different. So Wednesdays, I wake up, and usually I'm always trying to do my my online arbitrage list. So I have three groups. They're three groups of 12 people. Some of them aren't even at 12 people, but anyway. So I have three groups. I do a list of between 5 to 6 online arbitrage items that they can find, whether it's on Walmart, Target, any website out there, but something that they can buy online. So I do those three lists. So take those three lists, send them to my the clients, and so after I do that, then I answer emails. After I do emails, I'm doing I usually have 2 videos that I try to do on every Wednesday. Usually the videos don't get published on Wednesday. So sometimes, like today, I did 2 videos. I'm wearing the same shirt. A lot of times I'll actually change my shirt, change up the scenery. And then Wednesdays, I try to get in 2 retail arbitrage, or 2 local stores doing retail arbitrage for my Amazon FBA business. After that, I usually come home, and that is when I'm like having lunch. And then I go back to the office. Try to upload a video. I'm doing listing for Amazon FBA, so I'm putting all my stuff in the inventory lab. Still doing emails, so I'm listing, trying to get the whole shipment ready. The shipment doesn't actually get like processed or put in boxes until like later Wednesday. So right now it's 10:30. So it's 10:30. See it right there, 10:30, 10:31 actually. But my shipment, it was actually just done about 45 minutes ago. So I didn't spend the last 6 hours doing the shipment. The shipment took me about an hour to put together, do the boxes, do all that, and I pretty much set those aside. UPS will either come pick them up. If they are too slow and don't get to me soon enough, I will just throw them in my car and haul them down there tomorrow when I'm doing some other stuff. So that is what I did. Answered a bunch of emails. Did 4 coaching calls. So some of you guys, I've been talking about this a little bit recently, because I took on 20 clients, did coaching calls. So it was a $99 thing. I did a plan for you, and then on top of that, so I did all the plans, and on top of that, I'm doing an hour of coaching calls. And that's over a month. So I split it up. You can either do 2 30-minute calls or do 4 15-minute calls. So that's how I split it. Some clients chose 4 15s, others chose 2 30s, and I'm very lenient with my time. If it takes you 17 minutes to ask all the questions you need to, and for us to go back and forth, because you watch my videos, obviously I don't stay on topic very often. I'm always like rambling. I always talk about just everything, just throw it all out there for you guys. And so sometimes it takes 17 minutes, sometimes it takes 20 minutes. I was on a coaching call day that we were going to do 2 30 minutes, and it took I think it was like 43 minutes. So it's just the way it is. I'm not going to rush you off the phone. You're a paying client. I'm going to make sure you get your money's worth, and I teach you everything I can in that time frame. So I did 4 of those calls today. Have 3 more to do tomorrow, and then Friday I'm not sure exactly how many I have to do. But the key to my day is I plan everything before. So I used to keep all my stuff on whatever it's called, a planner, an actual pen and paper. I went old school. I was doing pen and paper. That's something I learned from a mentor that I had when I was selling like financial services, when I was doing insurance, stocks, all that stuff. bonds, mutual funds, all the great stuff, all that exciting stuff. Anyway, life insurance. Anyway, so he taught me how to do everything pen and paper, and that was what I was doing since 2010, 2009. I was like I was a financial representative for 1 year, and then I got into online stuff. So anyway, I transitioned out of that, and now I'm using the Google Calendar. And so kind of see what I don't have a whole lot of stuff on my phone. Kind of see that. Pretty basic. This is my work phone. So this is my work phone, and here is my iPhone. So I got the Galaxy 7S or whatever, Edge, and the iPhone 6S Plus. I use two phones. The reason I do is because all my work stuff is on the Galaxy. All my personal stuff is on my iPhone. When my wife calls, when my son calls me, when anything family related, it's all on my iPhone. Anything that's done, as far as work, it's all on the Galaxy. So, for me, I like having two phones because it gives me the option to, if I just gonna do work, this phone I take. I stuck my other phone, my iPhone, stuck that in the car for a little bit and just got some work done. Brought this one in the office because I was making some calls. But then when I go to lunch, or I'm gonna go spend time with my son, and so that was another thing I actually did today. Is my son was sick, so between like 5:30 a.m. this morning and about noon, I was balancing, trying to get stuff done at home, trying to do some work, and taking care of my son. And then my wife had to leave, so I had to take care of my son, so he ran around with me, did a little bit of stuff, and but I couldn't do that if I didn't have a calendar, if I didn't know what my schedule was like for the next day. So for today, like I said, it's 10:30, 10:35 right now. Kind of see that. Anyway, 10:35. So I already have my day planned for Thursday. So like I said, have some calls to do. I'm going to go to 3 stores. I'm going to go to a Goodwill, a Salvation Army, and I'm going to, I don't know off the top of my head. I gotta look at this stuff. Anyway, so Goodwill, Salvation Army, pawn shop, and I'm gonna go to a Hastings. Hastings, as you might know, is closing down as of October 31st, I believe. I don't remember the exact day. It's either October 1st or October 31st is the last day for any Hastings store to be open. I don't know if Hastings is a nationwide thing, but here in Washington State, we have a bunch of Hastings, so I'm going to go to one of those tomorrow and see what I can find. Right now, I think it's like 50% off. Last 2 weeks ago, actually, or 3 weeks ago, I bought stuff that was 40% off, so it did okay. That stuff, I'll probably hold it because it's priced. I think the low FBA, I bought all this stuff for like $4.50. Then I'd pay tax, so probably about $5 is what I bought a lot of stuff for. And what was the low? The low was like 17 something in FBA, but the ranking was like right around 180, 190. And so I didn't price it at the low. I priced the items at $22.99 on pretty much all my stuff. And that's just an example, based on the pricing and whatever. Anyway, so I priced it higher. So what I'm planning is for all that stuff that the other sellers had to sell out, and then my stuff will come up next, and I'll be able to get the buy box or whatever, and I will make my money there. So that's my goal. My plan is to sell it for Q4, not right now. So I was buying for the future. I will make over 100% ROI on that stuff because I am planning for the future, not for sales today. So see what else. One piece of advice I have for you before I let you guys go is that planning your day out is extremely important. I could come into the office and I could sit here and I could watch TV, or I could spend some time on YouTube watching everyone else's videos. But why do that when I can make my own videos? Why do that when I could do some coaching calls? Why should I do that when I could go out and go to a retail store, buy a bunch of stuff? Because like I said in my last video, retail arbitrage is not dead. It's not dead yet. Is it ever going to be dead? I don't think it will. is going to be harder to do on Amazon. It will be harder, and like I said, I'm going to do a video on that, pretty soon, because I don't want to, scare you guys that, oh, retail arbitrage is dead, all this stuff. It's not dead, okay? And so I'm going to go more in depth on retail arbitrage, wholesale, private label, selling used stuff, because a lot of people are out there saying you can't sell used stuff on Amazon. It's just, that's an eBay move. You need to sell on eBay. Well, technically no. Amazon, their goal, and it's their goal, is to take over eBay, to take the people that are selling all that used stuff and bring them over to Amazon. That is their goal. It is. That's been their goal for a while. That's why they sell used items on Amazon. Okay? Used items are a large portion of my income every single month, and it's because they are very profitable. But like I said, I will talk more about that in a later video. If you want to see more stuff like that, give the video a thumbs up, because yeah, retail arbitrage is one aspect of my business, not the only one. I do wholesale, do private label, do used inventory, thrifting, yard sales, even liquidation stuff, and it makes good money, but you have to do it correctly. So if you want to know more about that stuff, give the video a thumbs up, and just let me know in the comment section below what you want to see. If there's a video out there that you've been just dying to see, nobody's done it, maybe that's because no one's actually been asked to do it. So let me know what you want to see, and I'll shoot those videos for you guys, because I have a huge list. The list right now, it started out at 100, then I got tired of writing the huge list, so I think I put it over on Facebook or Instagram, this huge list of all these questions you guys have asked. I'm trying to shoot a video for every single question you guys ask and be very specific. The only problem is stuff comes up. Like today, there's stuff that came up, like Monday, the whole restriction thing with Adidas, that came up. So I wanted to shoot a video on that because I thought it's very important to touch on that, why everyone was still, was in their mind. So, but again, that's just what I was thinking. So I'm gonna let you guys go. Don't want to ruin your whole day or waste your whole day. Go be successful. Go be productive. If you need to get another phone because you need to do business stuff and you need to do family stuff, keep that stuff separate. That's what I do. It's well worth the money to pay for a second phone, second line. And if I'm ever outsourcing stuff for Amazon FBA, I got 2 phones. If one dies, I got the other one. Okay? Just keep that in mind. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Comment below or send me a message over on Facebook. Facebook.com/homemade-entrepreneur. It'll be in the description below. Make sure you guys subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. And yeah, again, talk to you guys very soon.